Microchips are the invisible engine of our world, powering nearly everything we use daily. From your alarm clock to your smartphone, car, and even your coffee maker, chips are everywhere. They're not just in gadgets, they run our power grids, financial markets, hospitals, and the internet itself. Every major technological leap, from personal computers to AI, has been fueled by advances in microchips. Moore's law has shrunk room-sized computers into devices that fit in your hand. Today, microchips are more valuable than oil, shaping economies and global power. The nations that control chip design and manufacturing hold a decisive advantage. This competition for chip supremacy is a defining conflict of our era. The story of the microchip is the story of modern civilization. America's chip dominance was no accident. It was built on vision, investment, and government support. Pioneers like Robert Noyce and Jack Kilby invented the integrated circuit, sparking Silicon Valley's rise. The U.S. government, especially the military and NASA, fueled early demand, funding breakthroughs that made American firms global leaders. Companies like Intel and Texas Instruments became giants, driving economic and technological power. During the Cold War, advanced American chips gave the U.S. a strategic edge over the Soviet Union. Export controls blocked rivals from accessing cutting-edge technology, widening the gap. Superior chips meant smarter weapons, faster intelligence, and more reliable systems. Many historians argue this technological lead helped win the Cold War. America's chip dynasty proved that innovation and free markets could outpace command economies. The power of the chip was the power to see farther, strike truer, and think faster. This legacy still shapes global competition today. America once led both chip design and manufacturing, but the economics shifted. Building advanced chip factories became staggeringly expensive, prompting U.S. firms to focus on design and outsource manufacturing. Taiwan seized this opportunity. Morris Chang founded TSMC, revolutionizing the industry as a pure-play foundry. U.S. companies like NVIDIA and Qualcomm thrived, relying on TSMC's manufacturing prowess. South Korea's Samsung and SK Hynix, backed by their government, dominated memory chips. Europe's ASML became essential, supplying the world's most advanced chip-making machines. The supply chain globalized, concentrating manufacturing in a few places, especially Taiwan. This efficiency fueled progress, but created a new vulnerability. The world now depends on a handful of factories in geopolitically sensitive regions. The balance is fragile, and the stakes are higher than ever. China assembles much of the world's electronics, but relies on imports for advanced chips, its biggest strategic weakness. U.S. export controls expose this vulnerability, cutting off Chinese giants like Huawei from critical technology. In response, China launched a massive push for chip self-sufficiency, pouring billions into domestic manufacturing and design. National plans like Made in China 2025 aim to close the technology gap and build a homegrown supply chain. Companies like SMIC are racing to catch up, but making cutting-edge chips is incredibly complex. China still lags behind leaders like TSMC and Samsung, especially without access to key equipment from firms like ASML. Yet, China's determination and resources are immense. This is now a central front in the global tech race. The outcome will reshape the world's balance of power. The battle for microchip supremacy is the central contest for global power in the 21st century. If China dominates the chip supply chain, it could control industries worldwide and wield unprecedented leverage. The U.S. and allies are responding with export controls and massive investments to bring manufacturing home. The era of global supply chains is giving way to techno-nationalism and new technological blocks. This decoupling could slow innovation and raise costs, but the stakes are too high for compromise. The next generation of chips will power AI, quantum computing, and military systems. Whoever leads this race will shape the future of technology, security, and prosperity. The chip war will define the world our children inherit. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and comment for more videos.